Fellas, welcome back to Cringe Confessional, home of the worst stories on the internet. I set up a forum online where my Twitch chat viewers could send me their anonymous stories, the worst moments of their life, the most harrowing cringe times that they've ever had. And it's just all available at cringe.coney.gg. And a bunch of them did. And today, me and my good friend CringeBot9000 are going to read over some of the submissions and find out exactly what you guys have been getting up to, you naughty devils. By the way, like the video, please. You're gonna like it anyway, right? And if you don't, you can always just take it away. So like the video, and I'm telling people to do that now because it worked one time. So get used to it. All right, let's get to cringing. Call me naughty again, please. I'm never doing that again. Thank you for making me realize the error of my ways. I appreciate that.
I was in 6th grade when I had my first girlfriend.
Aww.
Neither of us really understood what love was or how to actually be in a relationship, but that didn't stop us from trying.
Yeah.
The problem was I was so young that I felt pretty embarrassed about having a girlfriend, especially around my friends.
In 6th grade? No, 6th grade you could... Yeah. Girls still have cooties.
I would tell them that she was my cousin or my sister or my neighbor or whatever.
I think I see where this might be going. Uh-oh.
The day came when all this fibbing came back to bite me.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna hit the Doctor Strange. I see a vision. I think I may know where this story may lead.
Eventually, someone commented that it was really neat how you and your cousin hang out all the time.
Uh-huh.
A different friend responded, she isn't his cousin, she's his neighbor. Another friend, no, they are just family friends.
Oh, this is way better. I thought you were gonna get caught like kissing or something or holding hands. I don't know, something like whatever. But this is like a sitcom. This is like a Kenan and Kel episode.
This continued, with each of my friends saying whatever lie I told them about us.
The whole thing lasted 45 minutes.
All the while my girlfriend had the most confused and betrayed look on her face.
Oh, that's funny.
I haven't had a girlfriend since, by the way.
Oh, I hope that didn't stop you. Don't let that stop you. He has a boyfriend now. OW. I think there are way worse ways that this could go and less funny. You got a funny and not bad ending. Goofy ending. Yeah, you got the dog message. The dog ending. Sorry, I was reading the first message from chat. That's a crazy first message, man. Welcome to the stream. My favorite thing about streaming is when... Don't give him the night off. Don't give him the night off. No, he stays. My favorite thing about streaming is when somebody bursts in with a first-time message. Like they're jumping into a saloon, and everybody else, like the ragtime piano is playing and people are playing poker. It's like an old West saloon. And somebody bursts in with the most out-of-pocket shit you've ever heard in your life. And it says in a bright neon sign above the door, "Hey, this guy's new here! This guy is brand new to the chat! Nobody's ever seen him here before! Everybody, look at this guy!"
When I was in the 2nd grade, I was enamored by the hit MMORPG Adventure Quest Worlds.
Never heard of it.
I would watch my brother play this game on the family computer every day after school, and I wanted to play it too, but my brother said I was too young to play. I decided to take matters into my own hands and create my own account.
Uh-oh.
As a lowly 8-year-old, I did not know how to set up an email account. The only thing I needed to activate my account.
Okay.
I thought that all I needed was to use an email, so I had an idea.
Oh, God. Was it mom's or dad's?
I used the booklet that my elementary school sends home to every student that includes every email belonging to every staff
hell
and faculty
yeah,
member.
dude.
I used the email
That's
for
amazing.
the faculty member I hated the most and figured that was all I needed.
Dude, the fact that you used the one of the person you didn't like is so wise. What a smart, resourceful young kid.
I thought that the email I used did not work, so I kept trying emails until I would find one that worked.
Dude, you signed up your entire school staff for Adventure Quest Worlds? Imagine what it was like in the staff room the next day.
Every email in that booklet. Every faculty and staff member.
The janitor?
Obviously, none of them worked.
Yeah.
But I would like to imagine all of them getting emails
That's
for
very
someone
funny.
trying to
That's
activate
great.
their Adventure Quest Worlds account.
That's amazing.
I learned how to make an email 2 years later, okay, champ.
That's fantastic. That's a funny story. Thank you for writing in, Chatter. I like that one. That's an okay, champ.
Back in my 8th grade summer, I was headed to a new school out of state.
Okay.
I had grown up with everyone at my previous school, and I was bummed because I had been planning to ask one of them out, but since I didn't have a phone I'd likely never see them again. I'd gotten a bunch of gifts from people hearing that I was leaving, including a very expensive camera, since I was big into photography, from a girl I'd been planning on asking out.
Wow, okay.
Naturally,
she likes you.
I go over to her and thank her for it, and then proceed to mess with it as she hovers over my shoulder. I open it to find a singular picture of a series of numbers, but I have no idea what they are, and assume they were some serial number for the camera, and delete it. To this day, I have never seen a smile fade from someone's face so fast.
Oh, dude! No way! Oh, that's painful. All that effort. That amazing gift with that great setup. Oh, no, that's bad.
It took me a couple of hours before I gathered that it was her phone number. I remembered the numbers, and easily could have called her and rectified the situation,
that hurts.
but rather chose to wallow in embarrassment.
No! Call her, man! The worst cringe is never doing anything about it. Yeah, this is the worst part, man. I don't know if I could keep going. This one kind of fucked. I'm actually sad now. That's fucked up, man.
I lost my virginity watching Game Grumps highlights.
That's it. That's the end. It's not a starter, that's the whole story. I think this is similar to one we got last time, which means there are now 2 people that have either lost their virginity or slept with someone with Ego Raptor and Danny Sexbang in the background. That's the worst possible mood to fuck. Are there worse there's gotta be worse YouTubers, right? Game Theory? Top of the morning, Top of the morning to you, laddies! That's a good one. That's a good one. Thank you, Chatter.
I was on a swing once. My 2-year-old second cousin was working around the playground. She walked in front of the swing, and I kicked her right in the face.
Ow.
She was knocked down and I was trying to slow down the swing, but we all know, swings only go 2 directions. So
That's
as
true.
she was getting back up, I hit her again, knocking her down once again.
Alright, now this feels intentional. Boom, boom. By the way, 2-year-old kid here barely can walk.
This repeated roughly 4 times in a row before I was able to get off the swing before she got back up.
You did permanent damage. That kid is fucked up now, and you did it. How is a 2-year-old getting up that fast? That is an athletic 2-year-old. That kid had prospects. Could have gone to college ball. Okay.
I have never seen this cousin since. This was 8 years ago.
I hope she's okay. That means that kid is 10. You should check in on her.
When I was in the 5th grade, I was a pretty awkward kid who was kind of the social outcast of the class.
Okay.
At the time, I was really into Skyrim, and had a crush on this werewolf chick from the game.
Fanfic story. Everybody check off your bingo card.
When the teacher had asked to write a story that could be about anything we wanted,
Anything?
my 10-year-old Brian thought it would be a good idea to write a fanfic about Skyrim.
Fucking knew it.
Wrote a very long, detailed story about me being married to this werewolf lady and going off to fight a dragon with her.
Aw, that's
The
sweet.
story described her appearance in detail because I was infatuated with her.
Not sweet anymore. Coney, this is her. Hold on, let me see a picture. Uh-oh. This might be my crush. I get it, too. I think this would be my crush, too. If I played Skyrim at this age, hey, my first crush was Misty, and this is probably better than Misty, right? So, 500 words incoming. Chat, you have homework.
After I had got done writing the story,
our
teacher wanted us to read the stories
Oh,
out loud
no!
in front of the entire class.
Oh, God.
I got up, panicking, and softly read the entire story to my class, who had about 15 kids in it.
Oh, my God.
After I was done, I looked up and saw the most disappointed look on my teacher's face that I have ever seen in my life.
Why, though? Dude, okay. The kids are allowed to laugh at you. The teacher should be cultivating that curiosity. Maybe not too much, but, kind of fostering in the creativity, right? I actually have a story very similar to this, and I've told it on stream before, and the worst part is I was a grown man, and I'm going to keep it brief. Years ago, I used to work at a health insurance company, right? I was a web developer. I got signed up for a writing class because I was trying to do SEO and front-end web dev, and I know this is all stupid corporate bullshit. I know I'm not learning anything from this. It's going to be awful. I go to the class, and at one point, the person in front says, okay, now let's make a web of your life. Let's make a web of everything that makes you you. All your dreams and hopes and desires and the people around you. Kindergarten activity. Yeah, keep in mind, I'm 30 years old, maybe 31. So my ass did not want to do that. So instead, the night before, I was still streaming at this time. I was streaming Dark Souls 3. So instead, I said, fuck this. I don't want to do this. I started just writing shit about Dark Souls 3. It looked like I was working, right? Boreal Valley, Pontiff Sullivan. So I'm just writing a bunch of dumb bullshit and sprinkling in some, like, oh my god, I don't want to be here. Then, to my dismay, the person up front says, okay, trade papers with the person next to you. The person next to me was a 45-year-old woman who had been with the company for 25 years. So here is a grown man, a 30-something-year-old man, who has all this bullshit about something that she has no idea what I wrote. And the whole point is that the person is like, okay, so tell me about your partner based on their web of things that are interesting to them. And I'm just this fucking man-child who's like, Ornstein and Smo. Bless her heart, she did not read what I wrote. She was just, I gave her a rundown right before. I was just like, hey, so I have a wife, and I live in a house, I have 2 dogs, and I was actually explaining very quickly about just I was just say this. Talk about my wife. We've been together a long time, and I got this job, and I used to work here, and it was bad. It was bad.
When I was a post-pubescent boy, I was gifted an iPod Touch for Christmas.
Okay.
I was also happy to have a device of my own to browse the internet, as I had only had access to the family computer up until that point.
Uh-oh!
I didn't realize that my parents had set up the device with their Apple account. Which, among other things, meant that the camera roll would cloud sync between all devices.
Oh my god, it's worse than I thought.
When browsing for certain pieces of quote-unquote artwork online, the browser would crash if the images were too large.
How large are we talking?
A workaround to this would be to download the images onto the device and view them on the Photos app.
Oh no.
The last thing is that even from a budding age,
yeah.
I was into some weird furry stuff.
Yeah, you were curious.
And I don't mean weird because it's furry stuff.
Oh.
I mean weird even by furry standards.
Oh, no! It's even worse! No! Inflation Wednesday. Is it Inflation Wednesday? War Wednesday? Diaper Wednesday? What kind of Wednesday is it, you know?
Now, my mother was the manager of a business.
Okay.
She was giving a presentation to her staff using images on her iPad as slides on a projector.
No way!
She said
No
that while
fucking
giving this
way!
presentation,
Ah!
a cartoon sex picture appeared on the projector.
Oh, what?
She quickly swiped past it and apologized to her staff, saying she had 2 gross boys. I still don't know what image it could have been, but it certainly couldn't have been good.
Oh, dude, that's bad, man. That's one of the worst ones. Imagine being that mom. Well, it's not that bad if you're the mom, because clearly I don't think the mom's into it. I think the people looking at it would understand that the mom, it's not her fault. Oh, no, it's bad for the mom, too. It's bad for the mom, too. Oh, that's bad. It's bad for everybody involved. It really is.
I have recently moved to a new state for work and made an awesome friend group.
Okay.
Including one girl who I was crushing on pretty hard.
Uh-huh.
Apparently, she also liked me because we ended up dating after a few months.
Cool.
One night, while we were hanging out at her apartment, she confessed to me that she has never been carried by any of her boyfriends.
Uh-oh.
I mean, physically carried, like a princess
and you
carried.
tried.
Viewers, there is a reason she had never been carried.
Okay.
It is because she is 6'4". I am a humble 5'9", the average for an American male.
Spitting. He's right. 5'9" is average. Short king. Average height king, actually.
So, I picked her up.
Mm-hmm.
It was a definite struggle,
yeah.
But I managed to hold her up through gritted teeth and all my veins in my forehead nearly bulging out of my skin.
That would make her feel worse. I would not feel charmed if my boyfriend picked me up and he is bulging veins. He's about to have an aneurysm. Just holding me. Not even carrying me. Just like deadlifting.
I put her down and she was so excited.
Yippee!
I loved making her happy,
Oh, God.
so I decided to do it again.
We're going to the hospital.
This
We're
time,
going to the
I was a
hospital.
little tired from
We're
the first.
second rep. Bro is going for the 2 rep max? Oh, God. You're getting a hernia. No way. We can't do 2 reps. Not on this.
Then, tragedy struck.
Yeah.
The loudest pop that could possibly come from the human body rang. Specifically, the spine
What?
rang out to her apartment.
Are you paralyzed? What happened? What do you mean? Your spine broke?
I collapsed on the ground in excruciating pain.
Yeah.
I couldn't move, only scream.
He's paralyzed. We have a paralyzed chatter. Oh, my God.
She started crying and asking what to do. I yelled at her, call 911. As we waited for the ambulance, she knelt by me as I was screaming into a pillow and asked if she should dress me for the ambulance.
Wait, are you both naked? Are you both naked here? You didn't say that before. Wait, are you both naked? Wait, what? Were you just in the bedroom romping around naked? This is new information. What do you mean dress you?
In the absolute blinding pain that was shooting through every nerve in my body, I had forgotten that I was completely naked.
Oh, no.
She slipped a pair of underwear on me before the ambulance guys came to take me away.
Oh.
And that's the story of how trying to impress my girlfriend led to me spending the weekend in the hospital.
Oh, my God, dude. Her ass is staying grounded for the rest of her life. That poor woman. Not poor you. You knew better. You shouldn't have gone for the 2 rep. The 1 was enough. What were you going to do the second time? Do a flip? Like, what did you think you were going to do? You were just going to pick her up again and then put her down. A small price to pay for a 6'4" girlfriend. Fellas, 6'4" girlfriend, but you're paralyzed. Do you press the button? Yes? A strong young lady to push it. Push the wheelchair around. That's nice.
When I was about 13, I got my first cell phone.
Okay.
One day I answered a call from an unknown number. It turns out he had the wrong number and he apologized.
Okay.
Later, I told my friend Paige that the guy's voice sounded hot, so she asked me for his number and she called him.
Oh my God. Down. Atrocious.
She learned that his name is Ron. For no good reason, I got jealous and decided I wanted to call Ron and talk to him myself.
All right.
When I called, a woman picked up. I asked for Ron. She asks, "Who's calling?" I answered, "Paige." There was a good 5 seconds of pure silence.
No
Then all of a sudden I hear, "WHO the fuck is Paige?"
No
I couldn't have
way.
hung up faster.
Dude! You ruined a marriage! You ruined a lifetime! You caused a divorce? You know what the scariest part of this is? This could happen to anyone at any time. I got in a little trouble the other night. Me and Mal have not had good sleep since we moved in a new place because our kid keeps waking up at like 3 a.m., 2 a.m., whatever. But I woke up the other night and Mal goes, "Who's Lisa?" I'm like, "What?" She said, "Who's Lisa?" And I was like, I don't know a single Lisa in my life. And she was like, "Huh, because you were saying Lisa a lot in your sleep." And I don't know if I was having a dream about The Simpsons or the video game. Either one is embarrassing. I don't know what I was dreaming about. But I hope I don't keep dreaming it.
I called a landlord about renting out a room in an apartment for school.
Uh-huh.
He didn't pick up, so it went to voicemail. I didn't know what to say and I got anxious, so I started mumbling and stuttering, and at some point I was kinda silent and whispering "fuck, shit, and I hate myself" underneath my breath.
Dude, hang up. What the hell is... I'm not giving you an apartment, you fucking psychopath. I'm not giving you a room for you to store bodies in the fridge. The freezer, Coney, they go bad in the fridge. Mods, get that guy. What the fuck? Get that guy now!
When he did call me back, he didn't really acknowledge the first message, but every time I stuttered in the call, he chuckled.
Oh, no, man, no. Why would he laugh at you every time? Maybe it's a nervous chuckle so you don't skin him alive. He doesn't want you to put his head in your freezer. Not the fridge, as we've learned. Chatter, I hope you're better now. Next time, hang up, okay?
At the age of 12 years old, I heard one of my classmates throwing around the term porn.
Uh-oh!
Being the innocent young boy I was, I asked him what it meant, to which he responded by telling me it just means weird stuff.
True, yeah.
I thought the word was just a term to describe things that are strange.
Okay, like odd or peculiar, yeah.
A few days later, I was walking through the toy store with my parents.
Oh,
I
dude.
was thinking about what kind of present my uncle would want for his birthday. For whatever reason, my uncle loves to collect strange kitschy decorations. At the time, I believed that the word porn could be used to describe the kind of wackyard my uncle was into.
Oh my God,
I proceeded to shout in the
dude.
middle of Toys R Us, "Hey Mom, I know what we should buy Uncle for Christmas. Porn." I will never forget the horrified look on my mother's face.
Out in public? Apropos of nothing? I thought you were gonna like go down the aisles and see like a toy and be like, wow, that's porn. And I was gonna say, I would take away your iPad immediately. I'm taking away any contact you have with the internet. Any interface with the internet at all. No, instead you just say, hey, my uncle loves porn. In the middle of a crowded store.
I came home from the supermarket one day and went upstairs.
Yeah?
My younger brother was staying home from school that day because he was sick.
Uh-oh.
His door was slightly open, so I just pushed it open to tell him I'm home and ask if he need anything.
What do you think? You know what he's doing. I don't even know why I'm asking. You know where this is going.
He is there, under the covers,
okay,
with
never
his
mind.
girlfriend around, in the middle of a blowjob.
Never mind, bro's playing two-player. Okay. I thought bro was in the solo campaign. All right.
I have no idea what to do, so I fucking panic, say I'm
Oh,
sorry, give him a thumbs up, and slam the door behind me.
Thumbs up.
We laughed about it later.
Good one. Did he give a thumbs up back? Like, did she not see? I guess it depends on the positioning.
This not a lie, and if y'all say, so I hope at least you will all regret it when you die.
This shit is
I was
screaming.
in the home screen of Coney's playlist of salty bets, and there was a thumbnail of a girl.
I assume that means immodest. I don't know if you guys know this video. It was the first Salty Bet video we ever had on the channel. Oh yeah, the playlist. I just realized the playlist thumbnail. I get it. Right there. That's her.
And I was already grounded for telling our landlord that we are poor.
Okay.
So my mom found that I had my tablet, and what she saw was the thumbnail. She was more mad at me than ever, and still
Okay.
I have been grounded with no games until I get all laws in school. You ruined my life, Coney.
Okay, so they said this is not a fake story. This is a real story of a young chatter who was grounded and got their iPad privileges revoked because of my thumbnail. I think this chatter is not allowed to be watching my content yet. Please come back in a few years. So you don't have your tablet until you get all straight A's. If you're not getting straight A's, you shouldn't watch me either. If you have to give my stream a grade, what would you give it? A to F. F, 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 F. My stream didn't even die. Please laugh. I'm pretty sure Mallory is home. That's the first time she's heard that. Was it really that bad? Was it that bad? That literally hurt my ears. Okay, we're laughing. Yes? Yes, that was me. I'm sorry, honey. I will never do that again. She knocked on the door, which is locked, and said, "Was that you?" I should have said no. I feel so bad for her. Why? Why, chatter, would you ever feel bad for my wife? Why would you feel bad for her? What would make you feel bad for the woman who is married to me? That's it, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Cringe Confessional. Did you like it? I know you did. Aren't you glad you liked earlier, huh? It was worth it, right? Remember to submit your story to Cringe Confessional, cringe.coney.gg, or just go to coney.gg. You'll check out the forum. Wait a minute. Not a single story about poop. No way! That's got to unlock an achievement or something. Perfect night. No poop at all.